Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. This is our Beast Tamer Bard build, episode 120. And I think we're gonna go into the secret passage without any additional buffs. Might be a bad idea, but we'll see. I'm not expecting it to, I'm not expecting it to immediately drop us into a fight. I'm expecting there to be okay, here we go. So we'll have a little bit of a... Russian forward. I mean, there's no way this doesn't turn into a massive fight, though, right? Right? There's no way this doesn't turn into a massive fucking fight. Okay. We already have all of our big ones. I kind of think we throw up a Good Hope. Obviously, that's gonna get... Other stuff I think is fine. We do a Bless.
I will lend you my aid.
Just throw on all of the graces, like right here and now. I'm really considering it, actually.
We will win this war.
+5 on the Fang of Malice. Only a 21 to hit, actually. It's not that high.
The world has suffered enough.
It probably has. You're probably not wrong.
Rely on me.
Alright.
We'll make things right.
We're actually still fine there. I don't think we need anything else. We can start death warding everyone, but
The struggles
I think we
never
basically
cease.
just hold on that.
You call?
Still have her stuff up. Still has Hurricane Bow, and he never put up the other one. She still has them both for 5 minutes. There. Okay.
This war must end.
All right, let's see. Let's see about marching forward. The wounded Maravok is shivering as if from a fever. He tries to take the human skull from the plinth in front of the Lady of the Sun statue, but his weakened grip spasms and the skull rolls towards you, stopping at your feet. The warrior watches it with stricken eyes, muttering, "Key," before turning to the statue. "My lady, my love, give me. I fed you. I lost. Didn't need the key safe and give it to me. Protect our winter sun. Can't take me away. Take me to your castle in the clouds." Ah, no. It is gonna. Ooh, actually, I don't know. That does look fey, but I'm not sure. Maravok's prayer does not go unanswered. A shadow, unnaturally narrow and trembling, separates from the Lady of the Sun statue and floats above the floor. A delicate hand, or maybe a claw, reaches out and touches the slumped head of the dying warrior with a soft, almost tender gesture. Jerabeth. And then you hear an airy, otherworldly voice directly in your mind. Why are mortals so fond of breaking other people? So you're the rot that's festering in winter sun. You're a despicable beast, and you don't deserve another name. My kinsmen, my neighbors have suffered because of you. Death would be too light a punishment for you, scum. So you're the Lady of the Sun? That is what they call me, replies the insect-like shadow. But you may call me by another name. Jerabeth. What have you done to these people? I merely planted a few ideas in their heads. Fucking A. Laughter, high and abrasive like a buzzing insect, reverberates in your mind. It is elegant in its simplicity. I make all of the people of Winter Sun see demons as humans, elves, dwarves, and they see real mortals as demons. They live in a topsy-turvy world where the lands of the World Wound are teeming with brave crusaders, and where Dresden was recently captured by an army of hideous monsters from the abyss. If your firebrand Queen Galfrey were to show up here, the people would take her for one of the Discari's spawn and try to slay her on the spot. And the children of Winter Sun already have so much blood on their hands. Every weary traveler who happened to discover this mortal oasis in the midst of the scarred lands of the Whirlwound, who rushed with brimming hope towards its walls, died at the hands of the clan. And they all fervently believed that they were fighting demons. Why did other demons visit here? There is no other place in all the Whirlwound like my little Winter Sun. I don't allow other demons to kill the people in my domain. Instead, they come here to play. They shrug off their demon guise and pretend to be mortals. Even Lady Nocticula in the Midnight Isles does not offer such exotic amusements. You're treading on dangerous ground there, Jerabeth. You should find all this very familiar. You intuitively understand that these last words were not addressed to you. The demon has clearly allowed you to hear them as a these last words were not addressed to you. Ah, the demon has clearly allowed you to hear them as a courtesy. For you too are playing at being human? Isn't that so, succubus? No. You have created a tawdry parody of what I am striving to be. You could have made them believe anything, performed any number of miracles for them. You could have made their dreams come true, but all you did was poison their minds against their fellow mortals. You may have the powers of a demon, but you are of little when it comes to intellect, as befits an insect. Wow. You don't seem afraid at all. What's to stop me from killing you here and now? Maravok's shoulders convulse. He struggles in vain to stand and to shield the insect-like shadow from you. I will fly off to my sanctum faster than you can blink. Besides, you are ready to doom all of Wintersun to a horrible fate? Asks the sly voice in your head. You probably want to open the poor barbarian's eyes to the truth, but you can't do that without my help. Even if you do, by some miracle, find a way to do it, the children of Wintersun will have to live with the knowledge of what they've done all these years. They will recall every murdered crusader and traveler that they plunged their spears into or burned on a ritual pyre. Many of them will not survive the truth you will inflict on them. The rest will be cut down by demons, for I am the only one protecting them from such a fate even now. But I have a better solution. I will change the clan so that from this day forth they will see true mortals and demons alike as human. What? No, hold up. I will make them believe that the Crusaders have won a final resounding victory, that peace now reigns in the world wound, and that all the demons have been driven back to the abyss. Every last one. Wintersun will remain a peaceful oasis in the midst of chaos, truly neutral territory where neither crusaders nor demons will cross swords in battle. I will get to keep my wondrous domain, and your crusaders will never perish here again. What do you say to that, Commander? Yeah, no, go fuck yourself. Absolutely not. The land of the Lotus Eaters. Right, like, abso-fucking-lutely not. Hard pass. How's it going, Lime? Not a chance, you monster. You will free the people from your deception now, or you will regret it. Jeribeth hesitates. The demon's flat, insectoid visage is difficult to read, but her quivering mouth betrays her extreme tension. At last, a phrase rings in your mind. I mean, we are still dooming them, basically, right? Alright, I'll do as you say. Like, we're gonna go out there and it's immediately gonna be chaos. There's gonna be just demons attacking and killing everyone, right? Outside, a clamor starts to swell. 1, 2, a dozen voices cry out in astonishment, then horror. Let me, please, rasps Maravok, struggling to lift his head off the floor. Gathering his strength, he barks out more clearly. I don't need the truth. I don't want to lose you, my lady. I knew. A crazed smile warps the warrior's face. I guessed a long time ago that you weren't who you seemed to be. You brought peace to my people and me, and I kept your secret as best I could. I stamped out any suspicions, and the people who voiced them sometimes. I want to live in your light. I don't want to be without you. Fuck me, Maravok. Holy shit. Arushale turns pale and covers her mouth with her hand. Her ruby eyes are filled with undisguised horror. You cannot read the emotions on the creature's horrifying face. Half hidden by shadows. If it answers Maravok, it does wordlessly, directly in his mind. After a moment of silence, you hear a voice in your head. Give him to me. Fuck. Maravok the people of Wintersun deserve justice against Maravok for what he has led them into. Willingly, knowingly led them into. But I am curious as to whether or not death is a more befitting punishment than turning him over to this demon. Fuck. Take him. Thank you, Commander. You are a curious creature, and it is just possible that we may see each other again. I'm returning to the Ivory Sanctum, the castle in the clouds as they call it here. You have a key to my home, but will you find out how to use it? I will be expecting your visit. Oh, shit. Okay. Did not realize that Jerabeth's home, or the castle in the clouds, was the Ivory Sanctum. That is interesting. Jerabeth's shadow disappears into the portal, and her departure spells the end of an era in the life of Wintersun. And feel it. I feel like something's changed. I will tell the people what you did for us, Commander. Aha, wow. He drops his axes. That's funny. Frost Embrace. Potentially could, like... Oh, we could try to, like, replicate the build on, Greybor, right? Like, that could be cool. Strength, Enhancement, +3, Icy Burst, Frost. Whenever this hits against a new enemy, the enemy must pass a Fortitude saving throw, DC 24, or become paralyzed for 2 rounds. Damn. This feature allows you to add your strength bonus to damage with a bow. I think that's a typo. Icy Burst, right? Functions as a frost weapon that also explodes with frost upon a successful critical hit. The frost does not harm the wielder. In addition to the extra damage from the frost ability, boy, if you don't quit tapping, Icy Burst deals an extra 1d10 points of cold damage on a successful critical hit. If the weapon's critical multiplier is ×3, it's... Boy, unclaw me. It's only a ×2, so it only does the 1d10. That can be upped, though. So, that's cool. Interesting. And then Fixed Obsession is the same thing but keen instead of Icy Burst, which is interesting. And has, whenever it lands a hit, all further attacks until the end of the round deal 1 additional force damage. This damage bonus stacks up to 10. Interesting. Wow, I like those. Those are cool.
Let's see what we can do.
Okay, well, we just buffed ourselves a whole shit ton for no reason. Whoops. It fucking happens, I guess. Why are you... Kismera's just sitting in the throne now, like... Yeah, this is mine now. The blind carver tosses her head back and gives a slight bow. I recognize the sound of your footsteps, Commander. My wood-shaping skills are not what they were, but my hands remember what my eyes cannot see. Please accept this gift as thanks for listening to me and helping the children of Wintersun. Ward Masters and... I wanted to tell you, our clan has started reviving its old crafts. We have goods to sell. I'd like to take a look. How is life in Wintersun now? We are not living. We're surviving. It's hard for us to understand and accept what happened. We need a few days to understand our lives anew. Look at your wares. The Debilitator? Two-bladed sword? When it lands a hit, the target must pass a reflex saving throw or suffer ability damage. Cool. Fatal Beacon. A great sword. Whenever the wielder of this +3 Holy Great Sword performs a critical hit, the enemy loses the ability to make attacks of opportunity for 1 round and suffers a -5 penalty to athletics and -2 to reflex saving. Okay. Hide armor of elemental carnage, +4 armor. Interesting. I can't wear. Can I wear I can't wear medium armor on. Can I? I feel like I can't wear medium armor. I think I can't wear any armor on Ember. Maybe I could try to, like, that's funny, right? Like, maybe I could try to pick up armor proficiencies that just to try to get this thing. Like, look, it seems silly, right? But take for example Hellfire Ray, right? Like, it's 15d6. So that would be 15 extra points of damage just on a single Hellfire Ray, right? So once I get to 3 Hellfire Rays at level 19, that's an extra 45 damage. That would take, like, multiple feats, though. And I don't know that it would be worthwhile. But it's very interesting. Perfected maneuver. Pure savagery. Cool. Very neat. Mad Sculptor. Construct Bane. +3. When it's engaged in melee by 2 or more enemies, his attacks with this weapon deal an additional 1d6 precision damage. That's interesting. So the most interesting thing here is the hide armor of Elemental Carnage. But yeah, we would have, like, light armor proficiency, medium armor proficiency. So we have none of those, right? Like, we would have to take both light and medium, and then we would still suffer. We would still suffer from potential, like, arcane spell failure.
I can handle it.
Probably not gonna be a thing, but it is interesting. Otis Babotis over here, getting as far away from the camera as he can. Bodie boy.
Can't make the demons wait.
Some people don't seem to be doing too well.
Beautiful. Let's see what we can do.
Or Winter Sun. Okay.
Here we go.
We want to head on over here. Try to deal with that bar. Hold the fucking phone. Oh, double hold the phone. Send Sela, because she's going to be way faster to get there and back than anyone else.
Bright future awaits us.
Yeah, fucking gallop. Fucking Calypso over here with a long stride that almost kind of like deer-like, you know? Hello. Reeking Heart of Arcane. What? Whenever this +3 is affected by any magical effect that gives it an enhancement bonus, this bonus is increased by +1. I mean, okay. So we could put that on Camellia and she could basically have a +4 at all times. That's kind of funny. I mean, cool. That's interesting. Okay. Let us head on in. Do the stuff.
Are we in trouble yet?
I don't know. Maybe.
You won't survive me.
I mean, we might be in trouble when... Okay.
Desna, guide my hand. The light, take you.
Oh yeah, we're in trouble. Ah, shit. Bismuth's just fucking huge now.
Endure this. Your performance is lacking.
Hot damn,
You are
Lan.
lacking.
Fuck off, my man.
Make your peace.
No glory without risk.
And Calypso killed him before he fucking Sela could swing. I don't want to run into the bear.
Eternal Rose.
Okay.
I call upon you.
Not sure what the bear's plan was there, but okay. Nice.
I can handle it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure yet. I can summon Smilodons and boars. I can't summon bears yet or anything, so I don't know if that's potentially an option later on. But yeah, that's what I was originally thinking when we saw that the other bear. But it looks like motherfucker,
Can't make the
get off
demons
that. You dumb cat, get off it. Oh my goodness. There we go. I think it'd be interesting, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be something like that or if it's gonna be like some, you know, spirit of nature or something.
Yet another obstacle.
More Smilodons. Nice. Oh, there's some piggies nearby, apparently. Oh, there's a whole, like, little pack. Oh, Lord, they coming.
Into the fray.
Sounds good. Are you gonna walk right into the kill box as well? Yes, you are. Okay, gotcha.
Make every strike count.
Oh, there's another one. Okay. I'm just gonna... Oh, no. It's gonna get... Nope, it too walks into me like... Okay. Interesting. Well, I like that at least the deer aren't.
You've crossed the wrong run. You won't
Didn't actually want to do that.
survive
That's
me.
my bad. Nope. Not reloading. I was gonna reload, but that's actually a ways back. I feel very bad. I thought that Smilodon was dead. I did not mean to attack it. Oof. Makes me okay. See, like I don't want to attack the ones that are not hostile.
Beautiful.
Basically, I'm not trying to like murder everything in existence over here.
All right.
Honor the old, guard the young, and stand with those whose prime has come. I feel like these are all fine. Cool. I feel like these are gonna like all fine, like unhappy, and then attack me. Rowan's letter. The letter has been carefully kept in an oiled leather bag, but the years have not been kind to it. The paper is so fragile that it is almost crumbling in your hands. To Soana the Seer. Mother, this is my last letter. I hope the Raven delivered it safely. The decision has been made. We are leaving for the south, for Gundren, further away from the World Wound. I beg you, come with us. You turned down my last request, and I don't know this person you have become. Where did this pride come from? Before you were wise and fair. Can it be that the spirits of the abyss have reached the good spirits of our forest and twisted your mind as well? I don't care what happens to this place. I only want you to live, Mother. I was told you crafted yourself a special amulet to subdue spirits. Does that mean you want to bind a spirit from the abyss by imprisoning it in the body of an animal? You know your powers are not what they were. You won't manage it alone. Even if you do, nothing good will come of this abominable ritual. Please, come with us. Your children and grandchildren need you. The wild animals in this deranged forest do not. We will wait for you at the pass until the 10th day of the month. Your loving daughter, Rowan. Oh! Oh no! That's the crazy lady. Sadness. I'm not happy about that. Okay. The daughter's letter provides much insight to the story of the strange forest woman.
Here we go.
Cloak of Resistance +4. Holy shit. Fucking +4. Damn. I actually do think so. There's two things that I think the crazy lady might be. One of two things. So we met a crazy lady at a petrified, rune-covered tree earlier. So I think maybe that's crazy lady, or alternatively, I think that maybe crazy lady is the kind of like almost undead bear that we saw earlier, right? Like maybe the ritual she tried to do went awry and she ended up trapped into the bear's body instead, maybe? I'm not sure. So I think it's one of those two things. That's my guess anyways. Plus, there we go.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Veterans, Marksman, Bracers. Whenever the wearer of these bracers lands a hit with a ranged weapon on an enemy who is prone, stunned, or staggered, the enemy must pass a fortitude saving throw or its current condition is prolonged for 1 round. Interesting. Any ranged weapon? Ranged weapon. Any weapon. That's pretty cool.
I can handle it.
Okay, she's still... Never mind.
Make the demons
I was incorrect on both accounts, I think. So, she was neither the crazy lady at the petrified tree or the bear. She's alive and well and just putting demons in animals, I guess? The old dwarf woman, so ancient that she looks like she's been carved from a piece of gnarled driftwood, stands in the middle of the cave. The only decoration visible among her filthy rags is a clay medallion in the shape of a complicated knot. Without a word, she touches the Smilodon in front of her. The tremors slowly leave the animal's body and its eyes clear. The Smilodon inclines its head as if in thanks and leaves the cave. So it lets you stun lock targets. Yeah, but you have to get kind of, right? You have to get them stunned or proned or whatever first, and then I think it was only on a critical hit. Is that what it was? Or was it just a hit? I have to reread it. It already left my head. But yeah, in theory, you could repeatedly, like, refresh it, which would be cool. The old woman raises her head, noticing you, but her gaze never settles on anything for long. You're here. The hunter going from body to body has reached this place. But Orso the Great Bear will not leave you in peace. He will make you pay for every animal. Leave, you reek of blood. I don't think I like this, but I think I'm gonna do it. Ah, that was not far enough back. Yeah, so I wanted to load... prior to accidentally killing the aggressive ones, because I want to see if she accuses me of being blood covered if I'm only defending myself. I kind of get the feeling that she's going to, right? But maybe not.
I shall not be swayed from my path. This is where I shine.
Oh, I wonder,
Here we go again.
we didn't attack any of the forest creatures that time.
Beautiful.
Which was very cool, by the way. Like I did not think that was gonna be that simple.
I finished here. Is there more?
No, it's just landing a hit. Yeah. So, but they do have to make a fortitude saving throw, DC 23, and DC 23 is not that high for like tough enemies. So, but yeah, in theory, we can stun lock a target. All right, let's see what she says. What are you talking about? Make me pay for every animal. That's all right. Whatever. Soana? The old woman shudders, her gaze looking through you into the distance. Soana. Yes, yes. In Sarkoris they called her Soana the Wise, Soana the Seer. They brought her gifts, sought her counsel. What would you ask her if you met her? Why didn't you go with your daughter? Soana the Seer, running to Gundren with her tail between her legs. No, I could not leave. Let others hide behind the walls of their cities. This forest is my life, my chapel. Even if I could have made it through the wound and gone south. Out of the question. How could I look my children in the eye? Their foolish mother who tried to fight the world wound alone and lost. That will never happen. Tell me about this forest. What did you do to the Smilodon? A sickened spirit, a sorrowful spirit, had settled in the Smilodon. But why does a blood-soaked hunter need to know that? Does the hunter look them in the eye when he kills them? Does he understand their fear? They come to us and we give them comfort. But a hunter can give nothing but death. Go away. Tell me about this forest. She sighs wistfully, and a bright, sweet smile dawns on her face. Our forest in its glory days was a sight to behold. Crowds would come from the cities and the villages for the Sun Festival, to watch the shamans perform the rites in the Meadow of the Spirits. We would sing, and the forest would answer us, its voices blending with the voices of hundreds of people, and peace reigned over all. And when night fell, the mead flowed like a river, and young men and women jumped over the bonfire. Lucky was the one who caught sight of the great Orso, silently cutting his path through the forest. The first summer flowers would spring up wherever he stepped. Corvin laid a wreath of those flowers on my head, and I became his wife. I washed my children in the holy spring in the Meadow of the Spirits, and they grew up healthy and strong. This forest was my land. The great Orso came at my call. Where is it all now? Where? She tells pretty stories. I like the part about the mead flowing like a river. I guess she's exaggerating a little, but even a little barrel of mead is very nice indeed. Tell me about Sarkoris. The old woman's lips set in a hard line and she stands taller. Now you glimpse the proud shaman she used to be. I don't want to talk about Sarkoris. Its rulers were fools. I told them we needed to wipe out those mages, wipe them out without mercy, but they didn't listen to me. I told them that the city walls had cut them off from the spirits. They didn't listen to me. Sarkoris fell, as it must. It was infested with mages seeking knowledge in dark places. How glorious it was. How mighty. Can it really all be gone? Can it be true that dying light in Prelura's chapel, beautiful as a star-strewn sky, fell? Can it be that birthplace of vaunted blacksmiths, is lost forever, and rich Undarin on its fleet river? I want to see all of these places! Oh, this game does such a good job at setting up the world around it. The cities of Sarkoris were swallowed by the whirlwind. And Gundren? I don't want to know about Gundren. You know where to find the giant bear's lair. The hunter asks us where to find Brother's Bear's home. Everywhere. It is everywhere. He is master of this forest. Great Orso we call him. Now it is Orso the Terrible. But while the soul of the forest lives, there is still hope. Hope of what? No, we must not say. The master of the forest protects us. We do it all ourselves. We do not need anyone. Be gone, bloody hunter, be gone! How have you and the forest managed to survive in the midst of the whirlwind? The master of the forest protects his domain. Master of the forest Orso the Terrible is our guardian. So it has always been and always will be. Peace. I feel like there was maybe something I could have done from the very beginning of coming here. Like, not killing any creatures or something like that, like any beasts, but that has passed. I can do nothing about it. Oh, right. Oh, we didn't skip that. Well, hail. I don't really want to fight you. Honestly. Could we just not? Go fight him, Smilodon. Alright, I'm gonna toss a ace down.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I don't want to kill you, Orso. Unable to withstand the blow, Orso drops to the ground. He is still alive, but his strength is dwindling. Noticing your continued proximity, he bares his teeth and snarls as if he's trying to say something. Grrr. Peering into the bear's vicious eyes, Ember lets out a sigh. What torment have you suffered to make you attack everyone like this? It's like weevils have burrowed into your soul. That's actually a tough one for us. Examine the bear's body. The bear's fur is matted and infested with parasites. Numerous scars cover the bear's body. One particular spot draws your eye. A brand mark with an intricate design. Same one as on the shaman's medallions. Bear's small eyes convey malice, but also weariness, like you're seeing a defeated opponent before you and not a wild animal. There's a spark of intelligence in that gaze. Just hate, but also pain. What did Sowana do to you? Upon hearing the name, the bear freezes, then raises his head and unleashes a long, drawn-out howl full of yearning and pain. Show mercy to the bear. He seems to understand the look in your eyes. He stops growling, closes his eyes, and breathes heavily. Well, he's healing, because he's got regeneration, so there's that. Alright, let's go fucking see if Sowana will end this shit. Rather than continue whatever deranged scenario that she has. She's basically, like, keeping the bear immortal or something like that, and using it to attack, drive creatures, evil, demons, I'm assuming, from the forest. It was quite sad that no one could speak to the bear. Is that what the letter was talking about? Sealing demons inside animals? I think so, right? Like, I think that was the concept that, like, but I don't know the particulars yet. Like, it's very sad. Sowana, what the fuck? The old woman gives you a hostile look. Her face holds no trace of her former madness. You're back. I sense the pain of the abyss spirit that is linked to Orso and its weakness. If it dies, the foul poison of the corpse will seep into the tree roots. Creatures from the other side will come, and nothing will be left but a toxic wasteland. But you don't care about my forest. So why is Orso still alive? because I think we can save him. The old woman laughs. It's an abyss spirit in the body of a bear. You pity that unholy creature. Then why not also pity all the other creatures that are destroying everything you hold dear? What makes this spirit different to them? For centuries, I have watched mortals be drawn into the same game with demons and lose every single time. But you are truly wise, old shaman. How could you have done something so foolish? Surely you're wise enough to understand that there is no such thing as a deal with the abyss where the mortal does not lose. Have you mortals no sense at all? I saw a mark left by your medallion on the bear's pelt. Yes, Orso the Terrible is my creation. I used this medallion to control an evil spirit of the abyss after linking it to the sacred bear. I forced the spirit to serve good by linking our lives together. What happened to Orso the Great's spirit? It has lived for centuries in a bear's body, ancient as the forest itself. It ensures that the trees grew tall and the flowers bloomed. It ensured the deer had grass to eat and the Smilodons enough deer meat. But the natural order has been broken. I had to do something, and I did it. The kind Orso that was known in Sarkoris is gone forever, but the guardian of the forest remains. Fuck, I don't like you. You say you had to do it, but you're lying. To us and to yourself. That bear, he was your friend, wasn't he? You would never have done this to your friend if you hadn't already lost yourself to fear. Yes, child. I was frightened. The world that I knew was dying. You don't know what that's like. That's not true. I've been afraid many times. Very afraid. It's hard to fight fear. But inviting demons from the abyss to possess your friends? That's wrong. I can go and finish him off. What will happen then? I will mourn Orso, but life must continue. That is the law of things. This place is full of spirits of the abyss. They fly around aimlessly, driving the forest spirits mad. I will set them to work, to replace our protector. And I will bind as many abyssal spirits as my strength can manage. Either you don't understand what you're doing here, or you're just crazy. I once heard a story about a small tribe of mongrels besieged by some monsters that came out of the bowels of the earth. The creatures trapped the people in their village. They couldn't hunt. They slowly died of starvation. It wasn't long before the people started eating their dead. Then, when it was all over, the creatures left. Our scouts found the village, and they found the chief. He was the only survivor. He was wandering around the settlement, muttering under his breath and attacking anything he saw. He stood guard over the bones of his tribesmen and women, the people he had killed and eaten. His mind was gone, and the scouts were forced to kill him. This old woman reminds me of that chief. She's also lost her mind, watching over the bones of the dead. Do the spirits of the abyss wreak as much evil as demons do? Yes, they are just as evil. The spirits of the abyss are abominations. The forest spirits fear them to the point of madness. They seek refuge from their madness by possessing wild animals. You saw what that looks like. You saw how I separate them. But in every moment of suffering, there is hope. By separating them, I learn how to bind them. Now, you need to free him. You need to free him. The old woman gives you a scathing look. You can kill me, a weak old woman, but I won't give in. I serve the forest spirits. I don't serve you. Fuck. execute, kill, or leave everything in place. I do not see how the chaotic, I don't want to break something, or I don't want to break something that's working is the chaotic choice. That seems the opposite of the chaotic choice. Just throwing that out there. I really don't like this, actually. But I do think I'm going to pick the chaotic choice because I'm playing a chaotic good character. And I'm trying to generally roleplay that, right? With the choices that I make. So, not super pleased. It's chaotic to be fine with demon magic for gain. Yeah, that's fair, right? Like, but if that was what they were saying, I would be more behind it, right? Like, I'd be like, okay, that's chaotic, sure. But they're not saying, I mean, that might be what they're implying, but the verbiage that they've chosen is, I don't want to break something that's working, right? That's not chaotic. That's kind of just neutral. I don't know. Regardless, though, I do think I'm gonna pick the chaotic choice because again, I've been trying to roleplay chaotic good. I don't like this lady though. Like I kind of do want to kill her and release the bear. But doing so is a lawful act, which is not what my character. Life adapts, and so will we. Everything follows the laws of nature, even here in the midst of the world wound. Come back again, and the forest may impart some of its wisdom to you. I don't know. I don't know about that. Like, I want to read this real quick. Miracles do not exist. The shaman paid a heavy price to ensure that her forest continued to grow even in the midst of the world wound. The commander judged the matter as he thought was fair. But can fairness even exist in a place where the abyss reigns supreme? All right. Not happy. Not necessarily happy about that choice. We might change that choice. Not entirely sure. But whether we do that or not, it will not be on this video. If you Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.